Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Today we are going to start our lesson on properties of alkenes. So in this lesson we will cover all the CAIE outlines which will come under this topic. So let's begin this lesson. Now we are going to discuss about the alkenes. If we are going to talk about the homologous series of alkene, ethene, propene, butene, hexene, heptene, octene, nonene. So if we are going to discuss the homologous series of alkenes, then we have a number of compounds because they are going to use the formula that is CnH2n. This is the general formula for alkenes. So N is the number of carbon atoms. If you people want to check how to write the formulas, you can check the link given below in this video. You can check the number of alkenes. This is the general formula of alkenes. So now we will discuss the properties of alkenes. Yes, alkenes are not soluble in water. No alkane will not soluble in water due to the covalent properties, but soluble in organic solvent. But they are soluble in organic solvent. Ethene, propene, butene, they are gases. As we go down, their states will change from liquid to solid. So if we will talk about their properties, their state will change as we go down. Ethene, propene, butene, pentene. Till butene, they are gas, and after that it will convert into liquid, and if number of carbon atom increases, it will change its state to solid or semi-solid. Viscosity will increase, so it will become solid if the number of carbon atoms are much more. Then we will discuss it like that. So if we will have the same homologous series here, then in homologous series we can discuss that as we go down the homologous series, ethene, propene, butene, pentene, hexene, then in that case this viscosity, density, boiling melting point is going to increase. As we have discussed in alkanes, as number of carbon content increases down the group, its viscosity, density, melting boiling point increases. Flammability and volatility decreases. So flammability and volatility will decrease as if we will talk about this. The characteristic properties of homologous series will be similar. Most of the are similar like alkanes. What were the characteristic properties of homologous series? Yes, as we go down the group, gradual change in the physical properties, characteristic properties of the homologous series, they differ by CH2 group. The difference between all of these, they differ conjunctive difference of CH2. They differ by CH2. They have the same methods of preparation, so they have the same chemical properties. They have the same general formula, that is CnH2n. So that is the properties of alkenes. Now we will move towards the chemical properties of alkenes. Yes, chemical properties of alkenes. The first major thing which we have to discuss here, that alkenes goes under addition reactions. The major concept what basically comes in this heading, the addition reaction. Let me discuss the addition reaction with you people. If we will discuss the addition reaction, then it can be if there is an alkene, ethene molecule is there, double bond is there. If ethene molecule is there, then what will happen? Addition means if any compound is going to react with this, for example H2, then two hydrogen atoms will make the part of this product. Both hydrogens will add with it. When it will be broken down, this double bond will be broken down, then one H will be here, another will be here, along with both of these. It will be attached with both of these carbon atom, and it will be added up in the molecule, and only one product will be formed. Only one product will be formed. So if we will discuss, so as we discuss the addition of hydrogen, this hydrogen molecule will be added in this ethene molecule. The conditions which will be required for these reactions are 200 degrees centigrade temperature, and nickel as a catalyst will be utilized and will form a saturated hydrocarbon. So here this alkene is unsaturated hydrocarbon. So unsaturated hydrocarbon will convert into saturated hydrocarbon. So unsaturated hydrocarbon will change into saturated hydrocarbon, where carbon-carbon single bonds are present. Saturated hydrocarbons. So in alkanes, unsaturated hydrocarbons and saturated hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon single bond. So unsaturated hydrocarbons are basically referred as oil. Vegetable oil basically contains double bonds. So carbon-carbon double bonds. So we will say that vegetable oil, when react with hydrogen, it will form margarine or fat or ghee. So this is the part of saturated hydrocarbons which will be formed after this reaction. So this is the way through which we will write the reaction, and in the addition reaction only one product will be formed, that is the saturated hydrocarbon. So another reaction, ethene, alkene, when this another way to write this, if we can condense this formula, the writing formulas link is given below, you can check how to write the condensed formula. If we are going to write the condensed formula and react it like this in the presence of 200 degrees centigrade and the presence of nickel, product will be like this. If we have to write the condensed formula, we can write it here, we can write it here like this, or we can write it like this. The same way we can write it. So this ethene molecule, again molecular formula, we can write its molecular formula in the presence of same, we can write the same reaction, but the way is different to write the reaction with different formulas. This is the structural formula, condensed formula, and with molecular formula. Another reaction, so addition of hydrogen is called as hydrogenation. Where is addition of steam? This is the addition of steam. When steam will react with steam water, right? When steam react, then it will be called as hydration. Hydration, okay? So alkene react with steam to form alcohol. So this OH is the, if we can check the writing formula, you must know this is the formula of with 2 carbon atoms, ethanol. Ethanol. So ethene will change into ethanol. So this is the way how ethene, only one product will form. If we will talk about the water, so water will be broken up like this. It will be broken up in H and OH. So these two substances will attach with the 2 adjacent carbon atom, from where this, for example, all of these two will not be attached with the same carbon atoms. It will be attached with the 2 adjacent carbon atoms from where this double bond is broken. For example, it is broken like this. This bond is broken. So okay, so with one carbon atom, it hydrogen will attach. With another carbon atom, hydroxide will attach. Hydroxyl group. This is the hydroxyl group, OH. It can be, the position will be like this, or position will be like up. It will be depends upon you, but we can adjust these two substances always with 2 adjacent carbon atoms from where this double bond is broken. The conditions required for this reaction, it is very important and very necessary, because in exam you get the questions, what are the conditions required for the hydration of alkene, how alcohol will be produced from ethene. You must know this is the way how to alcohol will be produced. Ethanol is the alcohol. How alcohol will be produced or will be formed in laboratory. So we will react ethene with steam to form alcohol. So catalyst required is phosphoric acid, H3PO4. This is phosphoric acid. Temperature required for this reaction is 300 to 350 degrees centigrade. In some of the reactions, there is some variations. Pressure is 60 atmospheric pressures. In some of the book, it is written 70 atmospheric pressure. So both are acceptable. If we have to write its molecular formula, it will be C2H4, H2O, H3PO4. The conditions will be written like this, and the alcohol ethanol will be formed like this. So this is the way through addition of steam will be taken place. Another very important property and the reaction, addition reaction of bromine. If in alkene bromine will be added, what it will form? This one is ethene, double bond will be broken. One atom will take the position of bromine, another atom will be take the position of this bromine because the double bond is broken from here. Ethene will react with bromine to form dibromomethane because single bond is there. In the chain you have carbon-carbon single bond, it will become ethane. Okay, 1, 2. The position of carbon atoms 1 and 2. Second position 1, 2 dibromo. Di means 2. 1, 2 dibromoethane. The name will be like this. We can write the formula like this: C2H4 plus bromine. This is the molecular formula plus bromine to form this. This is a very important reaction. How? Because it is, if we get the question, and you will get the question exam, for example, how would you test if a substance is alkane? How will you test? If we have lost the label from these two bottles, we don't know, both are colorless. We don't know which one is alkane and which one is alkene. What we will do? In that case, we will use bromine water or aqueous bromine. We will use aqueous bromine or bromine water in it. Bromine water in it. So what will happen? We will do a test. Add a solution of bromine water to this substance and shake them. Do you know what is the color of bromine? Yes, the color of bromine is reddish brown. So red brownish. In some of the examiners say don't write the word ish, but the books it is written. You can write red brown or reddish brown color of bromine quickly disappears. This color quickly disappears. So if color quickly disappears, then what we will going to be able to conclude that bromine has decolorized, then alkene is present. Yes, the presence of alkene will be checked by the bromine water. If the brown color, red brown color of bromine will decolorize, then we will say that alkene is present. So if the color will not change, then we will say that this is not alkene. So this is the addition reaction. Now this is the time to do some of the questions from alkene to get better understanding. Yes. Another property for alkene is polymerization. Thousands of identical alkene molecules can join together to make one big molecule. So this is the way how polymerization can take place. Like alkene, if we have alkene here like this is the formula of ethene. We will discuss later on in the process of polymerization, inshallah, very soon. So in the alkene, at certain conditions, temperature, pressure, all the n molecule of alkenes, there are a number of alkene molecule which goes under this polymerization. What will happen? All the alkene molecules, there are a number of, it will be broken down like this. It will be and not be end up because a huge number of molecules are there. It's this hydrogen I will write here and I will open it like this. Sorry. I will open like this. Another C carbon atom will attach with this. Another ethene molecule will attach like this. Like this. It will not be ended up because a number of another ethene molecule will be added up like this. So this is a way through which alkene molecules undergo the polymerization to give a long chain of a very big molecule. So this is called as polymerization. When thousands of identical alkene molecules can join together. So when they will join together to make one big molecule, so when one big molecule will formed it from ethene, the name for this is the ethene. And the name for the product is polyethene. Ethene. Yes, this polyethene. Poly means many. Ethene means a lot of number of molecules of ethene are there. So I will discuss this polymerization later on in detail along with the uses of all the components with ethene to polyethene when we will discuss the process of when we will discuss both of the polymerization, addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. So this is the type of the reaction. Another property of alkene is the combustion. Same like alkane. Alkenes burn in air like alkane. Combustion, like we will talk about the combustion. So alkene burns like alkane. So combustion process is complete combustion and incomplete combustion. Yes, all of you know what is the difference between complete and incomplete. Incomplete combustion. Incomplete combustion. Sufficient supply of oxygen. So in sufficient supply of oxygen, we have to write the formulas. The product will be same, carbon dioxide gas and steam. Yes, product will always same for the complete combustion, that is carbon dioxide plus steam. So we have to write like this. And then ethene burn, for example, C2H4 is the ethene and it will burn in the presence of oxygen. We will balance it like this, 2 and 2. So complete combustion products will be same, carbon dioxide and steam. And if we will write the incomplete combustion, so for the incomplete combustion we have for the incomplete combustion we have the products, yes, which if we have to react with this ethene, carbon monoxide gas and steam will produce. And if it is very limited oxygen, for the very limited oxygen, carbon particles, yes, carbon particle is there with steam. And one more important thing, the smoke is very sooty for the incomplete combustion. So this is the way through alkenes undergo the combustion reactions. Now we will discuss some of the questions from the past papers. Yes, the alkenes are homologous series of unsaturated hydrocarbons. Describe two characteristics of a homologous series. The general characteristics for homologous series are same for all of the respective homologous series. For alkenes, they have the same general formula, same chemical properties, differ by CH2 group, homologous series differ by CH2, and then gradual decrease, gradual change in physical properties. So you can write and mention the physical properties as well, and you can write any two characteristic properties of alkenes. So the next is construct the equation for the complete combustion of butene. Remember, the combustion process for alkane are the products will always remain same, right? For the alkenes and alkanes, the combustion reactions will be same. So for this I didn't mention in this video, but remember, for alkenes and alkanes, the products will remain same for the alkanes and alkenes. So C4H8, when it will go complete combustion means sufficient supply of oxygen, yes, they will produce carbon dioxide gas and steam. Please answer me, what are the products for the incomplete combustion? Yes, for the incomplete combustion, the products will be carbon monoxide, CO, plus steam, H2O. Okay, 2 marks for it. 1 mark for the writing the equation and 1 mark is for balancing. So we have to balance this equation. It will be 6, 4 and then 4. We will check it is balanced. So the next question, draw the structure of a branched alkene with the formula C4H8. Show all the atoms and all the bonds. Yes, this is the question which I have given to you people. The lecture first, the second lecture, writing formula, where I have given you how to write the branched chains. So first of all, draw the structure of a branched alkene. First of all, I would like to write a chain, straight chain of alkene to give you a better understanding. C4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C4 and H, 8. Complete all the 4. Yes, this is the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the bonds should be 1, 2, 3. Only 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is the way through which we will write the structure of butene. Structure of butene. If we will condense this, how we will condense? If we will condense it, then formula will be like this: CH3, CH2, CH, double bond CH2. So this is the condensed formula. So if we have to write the branch chain, the straight chain is called as N-butene. The straight chain is called as N-butene. But if we have to branch it, branch means 1, 2, 3. If we will move write one carbon atom in branched way like this, rest of the carbon atoms will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like this. This is the branched way to write the formula. And check all the carbon atoms. Is all the carbon atom is utilizing same bonds with the same 4 bonds? Yes, we have to check. The way to write its condensed formula will be like this: CH3, 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 double bond CH and H. And now check the number of carbon atoms in hydrogen. It should be same. In branched, I have written this in open form, and this one is the condensed form. Okay, check 1, 2, 3, 4. Total number of carbon atoms are 4. Okay, how many carbon atoms are hydrogen atoms are there? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. So this is the answer. This one is the answer. How to write the branch chain when straight chain will move under this. We cannot make chain in the corner of the atoms. No, that will not be the chain. So in the center or in the midway where the carbon atoms are there, we can make a chain like this. So this is the way how we have to write the answer for this reaction. Butene react with hydrogen in the presence of nickel. Yes. What is the name the product formed? First of all, tell me the type of reaction. If hydrogen is going to add it in alkene, what is the type of reaction? Hydrogenation. The type of reaction is hydrogenation. Yes. What will be the name of product? Butene will convert into butane. Because hydrogen is added in it, butene will convert into butane. Okay. What is the purpose of the nickel? Nickel is act as a catalyst. So what catalyst do? It speed up a chemical reaction. Speed up a chemical process, chemical reaction. Okay. State one other condition needed for this reaction. Yes, we can write it. 200 degrees centigrade or high temperature. You can mention. So this is the way you can write and answer the questions. And after attempting so many questions, you will clear all the concepts which I have taught you right now. So we can have another question for more practice. Okay, another important question from the past paper. The question is of information handling and your memorization, how you practice the questions. Chlorophyll and carotene. Carotene can be made in the laboratory from isoprene. This is the formula of isoprene. Isoprene is an unsaturated compound. So what do you understand by the term unsaturated? So this type of questions will come for 1 mark. Like, what does it mean? What do you understand by unsaturated? What do you understand by the saturated hydrocarbons? What do you understand what is meant by the hydrocarbons? What is meant by the polysaturated hydrocarbons? So these are very small definitions. You have to memorize it very well, because you will get it for the, it is just term unsaturated, not the question asked that what is unsaturated hydrocarbon. If he says what is meant by the unsaturated hydrocarbons, first you will describe the hydrocarbon, then you will tell the unsaturated. But what do you understand by the term hydrogen? Unsaturated, carbon carbon double bond. The compound which contain carbon carbon double bond is called as unsaturated hydrocarbon. So now come towards this isoprene. What would you observe when excess isoprene is added to aqueous bromine? Yes, it has carbon carbon double bond. So addition reaction will take place. The red brown color of observe. You have to observe in the question. You must write. Don't write the chemically what is going on with it. Just write what did you observe. So we will write red brown color of bromine decolorizes. Red brown color of bromine decolorizes. Okay. In many plants, the alkene ethene promotes the ripening of fruits. Write the general formula of an alkene. Yes, you can check what is the general formula of alkene. CnH2n. Good. Draw the structure of an alkene containing 4 carbon atoms. So first of all, 4 carbon atoms, family is butene. So we have to write the formula of butene. How to write the formula? You can check the link below. You can watch that video to write the formula. We will write 4 carbon atoms here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can write at any place 1 double bond and justify rest of all with the carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good. You are learning. Very good. You can condense it and write it like this. CH3, CH2, CH double bond, CH2. So this is the formula of butene. Next, I hope so that you have learned it very well, how to write the properties, how to attempt the questions related to the properties, general properties of homologous series and chemical properties of alkenes. Remember, this is the one thing you have to remember at the last. Let me review how many reactions are there for the alkanes and alkenes, how many reactions are involved there. There is one more greater process for the alkane is the process of cracking, which we will do after this. The next lesson will be inshallah on cracking. Now first of all, we have to discuss here what we have done up till now. Yes, we have done the properties of alkanes and we have done the properties of alkenes. Yes, for alkanes and alkenes, what the chemical properties are. The homologous series of both, the properties of homologous series of both are almost the same with their respective general formulas. The general formula of alkane is CN H2N plus 2. Yes, for the alkene, CN and H2N. Okay, good. The general properties for alkanes and of homologous series alkenes are similar. Then we are going to discuss the alkanes. In alkanes, we discussed the combustion process for both alkanes and alkenes are similar for the incomplete combustion and for the complete combustion. So we have done the reaction, that is combustion reactions, and after combustion we have done, yes, for alkanes are not very much reactive, only some of the reactions are there. Alkanes goes under the substitution reaction with most of the time chlorine in the presence of sunlight. You must know what conditions are required for the reactions. Yes, for the alkenes, very important questions in the alkenes come. The preparation of alcohols from the alkenes. Yes, I want to ask this question from you people. How can we prepare alcohols? Yes, by hydration of alkene. When we will add steam in alkene, alcohol will form. This is a very important question. Substitution reaction. Now there are some certain important chemical reactions comes under alkenes, that are the addition reactions. Addition reactions. So in addition reactions, hydrogen added called as hydrogenation, bromination, hydration. So there are different compounds which will come under addition reactions. Hydration, then hydrogenation, hydrogen. From hydrogen you can write hydrogenation, and then bromination. So the conditions required for respective reactions you must memorize. So the preparation methods and their cracking we will discuss in the next lesson, and the isomerism of alkanes and alkenes we will do in the next lesson. So this is the end of the lesson, boys. This is the end of the lesson, guys. So hope all of you have learned very well. Stay tuned, stay calm, stay safe, and consistency is the key of success. Signing off, Miss Aisha Manzoor.